Good morning, YouTubers. You're talking about a beautiful day. Man, that sun's a blaring. Hitting my solar panels. I've already turned my ground mounts around to catch that sun. I've already hooked up my refrigerators and freezers and TV and all. That way I don't have to pay for that electricity. I'm going to make me a ground mount pretty soon. I bought the panels last summer, the end of summer. I'm going to make me a ground mount, and I'm going to put wheels on it and put it right out there in the field. That way I can move it around. And I'd like to hook me up some solar to my building down there. You can see my electric line running right here I put in. But why pay for it if I've got power stations? And I was going to put my panels on that little lean-to roof right there, then run me some MC4 solar cable down. But a company has sent me something that's going to knock out a lot of work for me. I ain't going to have to put no solar panels down there. Let's go inside and check it out. This right here was sent to me by REVO Power. It's a hybrid switch. I've heard of them. I've seen people talk about them. I never owned one, so I really didn't check into them. But I tell you what, this is going to make my job so much easier of putting solar down in my building down there in my workshop. This thing's got a max solar of 90 volts, max solar current of 44 amps, and it's under 2 pounds. Don't weigh nothing. It's total weatherproof, waterproof. You can leave it outside or put it inside. It's got your MC4 connectors on it. You've got your switch right there. It's just plug and play. I mean, just simple to use. You cannot screw it up. But you can even upgrade this thing. It's got the upgraded version is Wi-Fi. So you can literally get on your phone on an app and work this thing. You don't even have to be there to switch it. But they sent this to me. I'm telling you what, looked on the internet and checked it out and stuff. This is awesome. I ain't going to have to use no solar panels on my building. Now I can use my existing solar panels that's on my outbuilding back here that I just showed you. And this thing is simple. Like I said, plug and play, nothing to it. I don't know why I didn't realize I could use this before. It just never clicked in my head. But you got your MC4 connectors right here. Got it sitting up on a little old antique iron down here. This is your input solar. And then it goes out here and output here. And right here is your switch. You just put which side you want. But yeah, if you can't see that, let me hold it up. Pretty thick. There's your back. It's got little holes. That way you can screw it into a 4x4 the side of your building. REVOPower.com. If you ain't never checked them out, I'm telling you, anything to do with solar, check them out. Right there, REVO Power. They are awesome. Check out their website. I'm telling you, anything you need for solar, I mean, even wind turbines, check them out. Let's get into this, and we'll try it out on a couple of power stations. So let's get into it. So I'm going to use 2 power stations just to demonstrate it. But if you have a micro inverter, integrated into your home, into your wiring, you can use this. If you have a solar well pump, you can use this. Or 2 different power stations, or if you just got one and your micro inverter, you can just keep switching it around. Like I told you, I'm going to put me a power station down in my building. Now I'm just going to run the MC4 solar cable down there, and I will hook it up to this. And then in my room in here where I've got all my power stations, I'll keep it hooked up, and I can literally just switch it. If I'm running my solar up here and I feel like I want to go down there in the building, I can literally just switch this and charge that. While I'm up here, or however I want to do it, I can charge it here, charge it there, all by this switch. And like I said, if you want to upgrade, you can get this exact box with Wi-Fi in it, and you can just do it all from your phone app, which is very, very simple. But I want to demonstrate just as if, like, here's my home power station, and this one is down in the building down there. And, I'm just going to show you how this works. It's very simple. I'm going to connect my cable, charging cable, to my power station. Give me just a second. I'm going to charge or connect this one. And I just heard this one come on. So you'll start seeing it charging right there. The little blue ring will be moving. And see your switch, that's where it's pointing to. The white end is controlling this one. Excuse me. And now if, let's say this is down in the building charging, and now it gets full, and I want to charge up here at the house, I just switch it over. I just heard it click on. You can watch and see it'll charge, and this one's not. I'm telling you, I mean, this is a great little item to get. And man, they sell so much stuff on there as far as solar, it'll blow your mind. I mean, they have everything, right down to little cables, to power stations, to these boxes right here, switch boxes. But like right there, I'm charging. Let's say I'm full up here at the house. I'm going to charge my building again. I just heard it click on. Now you're going to see this one charge again and this one not. This thing is a game changer. I mean, it just keeps you from always going in your main room like mine. I got all my power stations in my bedroom. I ain't got to go in there, disconnect MC4s or unplug it from a power station, get its little in for another power station. Just saves you a whole bunch of work. I can actually just leave one of my main ones up there plugged up here in the house. Then once I get a power station in my building, once it's full up here and I know I need to charge my power station in the building, just switch it. That's all I have to do. Very simple. And like I said, you can even mount this out there with your solar panels. It's weatherproof. Put it anywhere you want. I mean, you can't ask for better than that. And I mean, it's simple. You got your input solar on top. Then on the bottom, you have your two outputs. Very simple. How about let's go in here and we'll take a look at their website, let you see what they got. Now right here is their website, revopower.com. And right here is one of their power stations. And over here, it looks like it's an expansion battery. So I'm telling you, they are into everything. This thing's got wheels. I put a couple in my cart just so I would be able to show you. But I'm telling you, they have got everything. I want you to check this one out. If I can get it to go on there. Right there. Look at this thing. This thing right here, if you can see, that is a frame with a padlock on it. And over here's the power station. Right there's your AC plugs, USB, 12-volt lighter port. And then up here, if you look, it looks like a fender well, don't it? Let me show you this. Look at that right there. This is the inside of a truck bed. Let me zoom in for you on that. So if you're a 4x4 enthusiast and camping, you go off-road for a week or whatever, you can mount this thing in the back of your truck bed or Jeep, anything like that. And what it does is this part right here, you unlock that, this bolts to your bed. You unlock that padlock and this whole thing swings out towards the tailgate. That way you can operate it and plug everything into it. When you're done, you just swivel it back against your truck bed, put the lock back on, you're ready to go. But I'm telling you, I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Right there's another pic of it. Get out here a little bit where you can see. But I'm telling you, these people, I don't know where they get their ideas at. See, right there's the Jeep or a Subaru or a Zuzu or whatever. But yeah, it just mounts in the back inside over your fender well. Let me get another one on here, a power station. Check it out. Now look at this thing. That thing's got wheels right there, if you can see. Right there is a good picture of it. You've got your wheels right there. Down here is your lighter port. USB-A, USB-C. I mean, honestly, I've seen people do the DIY, do-it-yourself solar generators, but these guys, they're on another level. These are waterproof, and I don't mean you're going to take it and throw in a lake or a river and submerge it for an hour and it's going to work. I mean, common sense. But these things here, you can actually go camping, leave it outside the whole entire time in the pouring rain. It is not going to hurt it a bit. They do their own, what's it called, 3D printable, like in plastics. They got certain little things they use to help keep this thing waterproof. It's got weep holes in the bottom, and it can actually, I forget how much, but it's like a ½ an inch to an inch of water can get inside if it does, and it will not hurt nothing. And their power stations has got 5-year warranty. And the good thing about the REVO power stations is that if you already got batteries at your house, you can just buy the power station. If you don't have no batteries, they'll put them in there for you. So, I mean, they'll work with you on whatever you want. You can call them up and get customization. I mean, they are awesome, I'm telling you. See, right there's a picture of the inverter and the inside. I mean, I'm telling you, I've never seen a company that you can just get on here and pretty much tell them how to build your own. They've got so many different power stations on here. They're going to send me the Fortress power station. They've just been really busy, and that's why they sent me the box to do it first. But as soon as I get the Fortress, I'm telling you people, I'm going to put it on here. We're going to put it through the mill, but I don't believe we're going to have no problems. It looks rugged. If I was going to be an off-roader and I wanted a power station to take with me and knowing it's going to get slapped around, banged up out in the weather, this is what I would want. I'm telling you, because you ain't got to worry about scratches or it banging around. It's on wheels. They've got handles. I don't know if you can see that right there, but right there's a handle, expandable handle. It comes out, slides out there. So, I mean, it's got the fans in the front. I mean, I'm telling you, this company right here is blew away my mind. They have everything from the wiring to the batteries to power stations, inverters, whatever you want. And if you're into solar turbines, they got that stuff on here too. Pretty much anything to do with solar panels, whatever you're looking for. But yeah, you need to check out revopower.com. I'm telling you, you'll be amazed of the stuff on here. It'll take you a good while to go through everything and see what they have. Well, let's head back in here to the table. So I just wanted to show you this. For me, anyway, this is going to be a game changer. I ain't going to have to mount my solar panels on my building. I can literally just run my MC4 solar cable down there into here. I want to put the switch in here with the rest of my power stations. That way I can just hook up my solar to it. I can go out on one output, go to my building on the other output, have it to where I can hook it up to my Mega 5, my Oops Mega 5 or my Alcatel P5000, and literally just switch. When I know one needs charged, just switch it. When it's charged up, switch it back, charge the other end. So, I mean, it's going to be so simple for me. And this right here on their website is just $99. And I want to show you this. They send you this little MC4 disconnect key. That's what I call it, a key. But on one of these, on each one, you can't undo it with your fingers. You can push them in. You got to use this key, and that's just a safety thing. That way it don't come apart. But the good thing is, that's not what I'm tickled about. If you see here, they give you a card every time you purchase something. And on the bottom there, they tell you, if you'll leave a review on their website, they will refund you $5. How many companies does that? To me, that says a lot for them. They believe in their product. So I'm pretty sure they know you're going to leave a good review. It's $5 off of your purchase. So just remember that. But get on there and look around. I'm telling you, this right here, again, is a game changer for me. It's going to save me some money and a whole lot of work, a whole lot. So REVO Power, I do appreciate it. I cannot wait to get the Fortress power station so I can show my viewers. I'm really excited about it because that's something, buddy, just like we go camping in my camper, that's something I can take, gets banged around, scratch or whatever, it ain't going to bother nothing. You know, it's made for the outdoors. And again, their power stations are waterproof. You can leave them right out in the rain. And when we get it, we'll give it a little test, but I cannot wait to get it and review it. But this right here, people, y'all need to check this out. Again, game changer for me. Takes a lot of work off my shoulders. And again, you can upgrade this to Wi-Fi. You could be sitting at work, you know, power goes off, switch it, you know, be charging another power station while the other one's running your home or whatever, you know. So check that out. Again, that's revopower.com. Give them a call. Ask them any question you want. Get on their website and look around. If you're into solar, they have all your needs covered. I promise. They're a USA company. All this is American made. They're based in Texas. I'm telling you, I would rather give my money to a USA company and keep my money here at home as to send it to China or somewhere else. So that's one good thing right there. These are our guys. Help them out so they can help us out. Hey, thank y'all very much for tuning in to the video. Thank you, REVO Power. And as soon as I get the Fortress, people, we'll put it on here and I'll give you a glimpse of it. Hey, thank y'all. God bless and take care of yourselves.